Hi, everyone. John Connolly, president of the Twin Cities North Chamber of Commerce. And this is Chamber Check-In, your source for virtual networking, great local solutions and content. Hey, we're glad you joined us today on Chamber Check-In. A shout out to 9 North that produces Chamber Check-In. We appreciate their partnership. And for all things chamber related, go to twincitiesnorth.org. That's twincitiesnorth.org. And there you'll find all sorts of ways to connect with local businesses and stakeholders here in our footprint. Hey, just a special shout out. This is the first week of March, and we're hoping that you get out there and explore all the great merchants locally here in our community. Now, let's bring the first of our two guests out here on Chamber Check-In, and that is Mike Hamburger of North End Contracting. Mike, welcome to Chamber Check-In. First of all, tell us about North End.
Hi, hey, North End Contracting. We specialize in residential roofing repairs, full roof replacements, and obviously storm damage repairs. We try to help the homeowner navigate the insurance process, which can be overwhelming at times.
Absolutely. Now, this is springtime, and everyone's just kind of gearing up and getting their roof cleaned up. What spring advice can you give to homeowners and businesses?
Well, I'd have a professional come out and give you an inspection, and we offered an inspection. We clean out the gutters. We'll tighten up any loose flashings. We'll caulk some nail holes, or fix any, or we'll alert you to anything that could be a potential problem in the future.
Absolutely. Now, there's a lot of technology changes in every industry, and your industry is no stranger to new technology. Share with us some of the new technology that you're finding in the marketplace that manufacturers are encouraging roofers to use.
Well, sustainable roofing is a big thing, and metal roofing is very popular these days. Shingles, shakes, or panels in metal. It does cost quite a bit more, but I like to say, put your first roof on last. Oh, I'm sorry, put your last roof on first with North End.
Right. Yeah. In fact, I have a friend who just installed one of those steel roofs, just loves it. And what are those benefits?
Well, a lifetime warranty, 50 years, which is pretty long in as far as roofing goes, and the aesthetics, they just look nice, and they're pretty popular these days.
Absolutely, yeah, and maintenance free. That's the beauty about it. I hear you, and they last forever, like you said, practically. Hey, one of the things that hidden benefits of doing some of the things that you're involved in is saving on energy. Share with us a little bit about what homeowners might find in some energy cost savings when they do a project with you.
Well, the big energy cost savings is in proper ventilation. If your attic doesn't breathe, your shingles won't last. So that's a key to address proper ventilation when you install someone's roof.
Yep, and having that layer of insulation as a buffer from your ceiling up through that attic area. And like you said, the proper ventilation keeps that airflow and keeps it energy efficient, right?
That's correct.
Absolutely. So now, how do people get in touch with you, Mike? What's the best way to get in touch with you?
Well, Google my business, and then that'll take you to a link to my website. That's probably the best way to get a hold of me.
That's North End Contracting, right?
Correct.
Right, and you primarily work in this footprint in the Twin Cities North Metro area, so you have a great reputation. Yeah. How long have you been in business, Mike?
I started in 1987 as an installer, and then slowly worked my way up to the CEO of North End Contracting.
Wow. Well, everyone, that's a legacy to be proud of, and a reputation that Mike has, and so check him out. Hey, Mike, we have about 30 seconds left in your segment. Share with us your last thoughts you'd like to tell everyone.
Well, I'm kind of looking forward to getting involved with the Twin Cities network here. So hopefully we'll be able to see some of you guys at some future meetings.
Absolutely. And those opportunities, again, everyone, come up, check them out on Twin Cities North .org, and those opportunities are there to find people like Mike here. So, hey, Mike, thanks so much for joining us on Chamber Check-In. And now we're going to transition to another guest here, a team of people, and that is Janelle Murlowski and Marissa Skaja. Welcome. And they own a company called Made in the Shade, right?
That's right. Hello, thanks for having us today.
Absolutely. Now, tell us the story about how Made in the Shade was developed and created.
Yeah, so we're sisters, and we actually own a real estate company that has been in business for over 20 years. And this past year in November, we purchased into Made in the Shade, which is a franchise. We are the only one in Minnesota. We are located in Roseville, so the North Metro, but we can sell anywhere throughout the Twin Cities area. We were really looking for a business that complemented our real estate. We are in houses all of the time. We work with remodeling companies, new builders, clients that are purchasing. So window, fashion, and custom drapery business was something that we were super excited to start, and it paired really well with our real estate business.
Absolutely. And that parlays really well because I know that blinds are one of those overlooked things when you're walking through a home. And like in Mike's case, the roof is a fundamental thing that you assume is in great shape, but it's the blinds and enhancements like that that really add a great cosmetic finishing touch for folks, right?
Absolutely. And it's often overlooked. And I think a lot of people think it has to be really expensive, and it doesn't. We can fit any type of budget. We work with many different manufacturers. So, even if your budget's under $1,000, we can find something for you.
Nice, nice. Now, with that, speaking of products, tell us about some of the new products that you're seeing coming out from manufacturers in your industry.
Yeah, I'd say the trend right now is really toward motorization and automation. So meaning not only can you operate the window coverings with a remote, but you can also use a hub with your smart home features. So they can open at certain times of the day or open with different amounts of sunlight. So there's some really neat aspects that you can utilize.
Gosh, that's the first time, you always assume, smart thermostats, smart this, but this is all part of that migration to a smart house where you can, once again, tweak the blinds mechanically, right? Or on your smartphone.
Yeah, and there's some really other cool products. It's not just your normal roller shades. We offer shutters. There's a number of exterior products. And for businesses, it's great too. We can have your logo printed on screens, roller shades. So if you want to showcase your logo out to a street front, and then we can do a screen over your garage if you like to hang out in your garage but don't want the bugs.
Wow, that's great. And let's go down that path a little bit on exterior stuff, because we talked with Mike about exterior and how that's fundamental to a great home and great building. But you do some exterior tools as well, because we think of Minnesota being cold, but boy, it can get hot in June, July, and August and parts of September on your south facing, west facing patio, right? And you got some solutions.
Yeah, we do. So the exterior products are really cool. We have everything from, kind of like Janelle said, for garage screening. A lot of people use their garages as part of their home now. If you have kids and hockey families or whatever it may be, they outfinish their garages. So they finish them off. You can do the garage screen. But in addition to that, people that have gazebos or patios, a lot of people will do a screen on the side of them to protect them from not only the sun, but also bugs. And they can use their outside space as more of an interior space too. So they can use it longer in the season. They can use it later into the evening. There's also very cool products that are such as like metal gazebos where they'll go over your hot tub area or an outdoor patio. They have louvers that open and shut to keep them away from the elements. They're completely custom with our business, so we can outfit different sizes. You can put lights under them. Really, the sky's the limit, which is really nice because, like Janelle said before, we have a lot of manufacturers and vendors we do work with. And so when we come to the client, we will really sit down and look at all of their needs and wants and try to customize something that fits within their budget, but that they can really enjoy as well. So the outdoor and exterior products are a really fun aspect to the business, which a lot of people don't think your traditional window covering company sells.
Absolutely. Yeah, let's talk about, you had mentioned something about services. You just don't work with the manufacturers and things. You provide that service, you come out, do quotes, you do the measurements, make sure everything's right, correct?
Yep, we bring the showroom to you. We have a ton of samples. I'm told you have over 1 trillion options. So surely there's something for you. We'll bring them to your house so you don't need to go anywhere. We'll take precise measurements. We will get you a quote within 24 hours. And then if you decide to move forward, we'll order the window coverings, and that usually takes about 4 weeks. And they all come with a limited lifetime warranty. And then we will have them professionally installed.
I mean, you make it so easy.
Just
Where would
like
you
that.
go, right? Hey, one of the things that we talked to Mike about is energy savings and things, and we talked about shade and things like that, and your smart blinds. But share with us just a little about why one of the side benefits of having some of these shades and window treatments is energy savings.
Yes, definitely. And so honeycomb are also called cellular. They're one of the best window coverings for energy savings. And there are even a couple manufacturers that offer tax incentives if you install those in your home.
Oh, God, that's good to know. Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely. Thanks for sharing that. That's absolutely good to know that there's some incentives to do those sort of things. Hey, how do people get in touch with you guys?
Yeah, so we are local. We have a website, madeintheshadetwincities.com, but they can call us on our cell phone. We're always available. So 612-387-1499. Otherwise, on our website, all of our email and contact information is on there too.
Wonderful. And now we have about 30 seconds left. Marissa and Janelle, in your segment, share with us your last thoughts you'd like to tell everyone.
Yeah, I would just like to share we're truly locally owned, small business, and we're going to treat you like that. You really matter to us. Every customer counts. So we're going to spend the time with you to make sure we find the perfect window treatment within your budget.
Awesome. Way to go. And now, everyone, the vision of the Twin Cities North Chamber of Commerce is to promote business, develop leaders, and connect communities. And we're glad you connected with us today and with the two local businesses here. That's Mike Hamburger of North End Contracting and Marissa and Janelle of Made in the Shade. Check them out, everyone. And now, a shout out to 9 North that produces Chamber Check-In. We appreciate their partnership. And for all things Chamber related, go to twincitiesnorth.org. That's twincitiesnorth.org. And there you'll find all sorts of ways to connect with local businesses like North End Contracting and Made in the Shade and find local solutions here in our footprint. Everyone have a wonderful weekend.
Thanks, John.